When things seem unfair, sometimes we can doubt God.
Jeremy, why are you shaving?
We're getting ready to shoot another show, and the problem is my beard just grows so fast. I'm just trying to look good.
I mean, your beard really is magnificent.
It is. I'm kind of like Esau from today's Bible story. I'm a hairy man.
It's just not fair. I wish I had a beard like yours.
Speaking of fair, James, I want to tell you today's Bible story.
Like Esau?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a hairy man, like you.
So today's Bible story involves Isaac, but he didn't stay a baby. As a matter of fact, he grew up and became old.
Little Isaac.
Yeah, and so Isaac was married and had a wife, and they got pregnant with twin boys. Now, they weren't normal twin boys. They were Esau, who we talked about, who was very hairy, and Jacob, who was different. He was smooth-skinned. Jacob was kind of a mama's boy who stayed at home with mom, and Esau was this like hairy macho man that was into hunting. And Isaac loved Esau. Now, the crazy thing about this story is while Isaac's wife was pregnant with the twins, God had told Isaac something crazy. He said that the older brother would wind up serving the younger brother, and that was totally weird because that didn't happen. In their culture, the older brother received both a birthright and a blessing, which was the amount of inheritance they would receive. And so one time, Esau was out hunting, and he became so tired that he thought he was going to die, and he came home to his smooth-skinned mama's boy brother, and he said, "Brother, give me a bowl of stew." Well, Jacob always wanted to steal the birthright and the blessing from Esau, and so he said, "I will if you give me your birthright," which was twice the inheritance. "I'll give you a bowl of stew."
A bowl of stew?
A bowl of stew.
For all
and
that?
Esau thought he was going to die,
He
so
must have been hungry.
he's like, "Deal, let's do it." And he does it, and he gives up his birthright for a bowl of stew. Now, many years later, so Jacob's already got twice the inheritance. Many years later, Isaac is getting old, and he's getting ready to die. As a matter of fact, his vision had gone, and he couldn't see, and he only had days left to live.
The blind Isaac.
It's blind Isaac. And Jacob's mom had told him that he needed to pretend to be Esau and steal the blessing from Isaac. It's crazy. And so Isaac knew he was about to die, and he craved some stew from Esau. Esau was gone out hunting, and he called for him. And so Jacob did something crazy. He covered himself in fur. Since his dad couldn't see, he knew he could still touch. And he thought, "I'll pretend to be my brother Esau." And so he
wore a hairy suit.
He did. He wore a hairy suit, and he tricked Isaac, his own father, into giving him his blessing for a bowl of stew. And it was just like God said. Esau would go on to serve his younger brother.
That story was awesome. Thank you for telling it. It was just so unfair.
It's totally not fair. But our big idea today, James, is that God has a plan for our life, so I can trust him when something unfair happens.
I hate things unfair. When I was a kid, I used to just hate it when something was unfair. Have you ever had that when maybe you didn't win a sports game because somebody cheated or something like that? I hate unfairness.
Oh, hey, between the story and between my beard, I think that we can cheer you up by playing a game today.
A game? Yes.
All right, today's game is an old-fashioned quiz.
Why do we let Brian do this game?
Brian loves games.
All right, so a correct answer wins you cash.
Ooh.
An incorrect answer, you lose hair. Lots
You
of
lose hair.
Yeah, let's get started. All right, James.
All right.
How do you say fair in Arabic?
What?
Time's up. Okay, Mardaban.
Not of the bun.
Everybody knows that.
Not of the.
Give some hair!
Hair's gone. All right.
What kind of question was that?
We'll just leave that on there so we can remember How many? All right, you're good. All right, next question. Jeremy.
Yes.
How do you say fair in Pig Latin?
Airfay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Did you tell him the answer?
No,
It's
they're
rigged.
equally difficult. All
Go on
right,
then.
James. True or false?
True.
Incorrect. Or.
What?
Everyone knows that.
Keeping track. All right.
Yeah.
This one's for you. You ready? All right. Who had more hair, Esau or Jacob?
Oh, come on.
Esau!
All day long. It's easy.
Show me the money.
It's easy.
Show me the money. Yeah.
You would have been better off if we taped money to your leg, but we didn't. All right, here you go.
Come on.
How many times does the word faith appear in the King James translation of the Bible?
What?
It's super easy.
Super
Can you
easy
give me like
question.
options?
Yes, it has a number in it.
473 times.
Incorrect. 247.
This is rigged. This is not fair. Please don't do it so hard this time.
Show him the hair.
Not
Oh,
there,
yeah.
not there, not there. No, there's all the
Would
hair
you like
there.
it peeled off slowly or like?
Just peel it off fast.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Can I?
You want
Can
this?
I,
as a-
can I buy the hair
Yeah.
for $100?
We'll tape it on there, all right?
Nice.
Ow!
There.
All right, last
All right,
question.
last question.
I'm
Last
gonna pay for
I'm
this.
question.
so gonna win.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
how many times does the letter B appear in the word Bible?
B-I-B-L-E. 2.
Boom.
What? Show
More
me
cash.
the money.
Now he takes that money, doesn't he?
I am. The
Let's
winner.
tally
Yeah,
this
yeah,
up. You got money.
Ow!
Here's to the left. Three incorrect. It's not coming off. You're moving.
Here's all I have
Clear
to
winner.
say about that.
That was so unfair.
James, I am sorry. That game was totally not fair. It was just a trick we set up to show you and teach you kind of about today's big idea.
Well, that in itself is unfair.
Yeah, but today's big idea.
All right, well, today's big idea was God has a plan for your life, and I can trust Him even when something unfair happens. And it's true, you know, sometimes life just isn't fair, but you know, we can trust God.
Yeah,
even
and that's
in those times.
That's the cool thing about our big idea is even when things seem unfair, like they did for you in our game, like they did for Esau in today's Bible story, like God tells us some awesome stuff. I want to read today's verse. You guys can read along with us. It's in Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you, announces the Lord. I want you to enjoy success. I do not plan to harm you. I will give you hope for the years to come. So even when things don't seem fair, God has a plan for us, and that's totally awesome.
Well, it's time for us to talk about this. So, in your family, in your group, discuss this question. When is a time when you were treated unfairly? And what did you do? Press pause now.
Man, James, that was a really good discussion question. And one last time, I'm sorry about the game. It was,
My legs are still hurting.
yeah, it was to show them. Okay, I have a discussion question for you. What do you think God's plan is for you? Press pause right now and discuss.
Good question. All right, thanks. Great discussion. So, if any of you come to me this Sunday or Jeremy and tell us today's verse, Jeremiah 29:11, you will get some exclusive Journey Today show merchandise.
Nice. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week and we'll see you then.